folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and today I got a magical mystery bead box. Now I know which one this is because, well, I do not get the subscription. So we got this in an order. However, obviously I haven't seen what is in it, even though I do know. So let's get this open and we will check out all the pretties. So let's see if I can find my scissors, which I'm not, so I'm just going to use the tip of this flesh cutter here. That worked just fine. Though now I have glue on my flesh cutter, but that's all right. We'll get it cleaned off. That's the one for my... And so let's open her up and see what we got here. Here it is. I just split the label here. Wow, this doesn't want to open. Is it that full? Let's see. Oh, this is, as I said, I knew what I got. This was the Yellowstone April of 2022 box. And according to its list here, we have many pretties. Let's see, we have the Yellowstone Bead Mix. This is this one. There's a lot of pretty little beads in here. This is more of the small beads, but they're very pretty little beads. Love Fiercely Metal Bead Strand. Oh, I like this. This is really cool. And these are like bead caps right here, these ones. Very trippy. Oh, and so are these, like end cap. That's really neat. Montana Sky Turquoise Bead Mix. That would be this. Oh, there's some pretty pieces in here. Some... I mean, these are really gorgeous, but I'd be willing to bet that these pieces are dyed howlite because, well, they're really big for a piece of turquoise. Ranch House Wood Bead Mix would be this one. Wow, there's some cool beads in there. I really sort of like some of these. $4mm leather cord from Leather Cord USA. I actually bought some of these at one of their live sales, and I've made a couple bracelets with them. These are pretty cool. Patricia Healy Heart Pendant. I'm thinking it must be in this bag. So let's see. A couple of things in this bag. There it is, the little heart pendant. It's a little guy, but very cute. Then let's see. Tierracast leather end findings. A brass chain duo, 12 inches each. That would be this. There looks to be two different pieces of chain here. This is heart chain. Don't know if you can see it. It's made out of little hearts. Maybe we'll pull that out in a little bit. It's a charm set. There's some nice charms in here. It looks to me like a lobster claw and an extender chain. Well, that would be the findings set probably. And this isn't on the list that I can see. It's a piece of chain reaction. Huh. Different. Because this is definitely a piece of chain reaction, but I do not see it on our list. But that's all right, because I love chain reaction. I'm not going to mind getting some. And that looks to be what's in our box. I don't see anything else anyway. So, nice piece of black and silver chain reaction. I'm going to put this little heart back into our bag here so we don't lose it. The charm pack. This is the leather cord, and this is from Tierracast. It does have bead. The leather end findings are inside this with this leather cord. Maybe this is what they were discussing. I bet it was. We have the bead packs. We have the bead strand here, and I just dropped one of the bead packs on the floor, but that's all right. We'll get it. This is the 2 types of chain. Like I said, I think we'll open those. Let's put this to the side and let's open some of these packages, shall we? Okay, I'm going to put the little findings set back in the little bag with the little copper heart as well. And I'm going to open this one, at least this one chain up, so you can see what I mean by its little hearts. Oh, this is the regular chain. Very delicate. And this is the heart. Now, see how they're just a bunch of little hearts? Aren't those cute? Now, I have some of this in silver, but I have never seen it in copper before. It's very pretty. I like it. So we'll put these little pieces of chain back in the little burlap bag as well. Don't want to lose anything. In they go. And which one of these shall we open first? Let's go down the line. We'll start with the Yellowstone package. And I'm just going to dump these out on the mat and we'll go through them a little bit. So you can see there's quite a few small beads, but then there's some slightly bigger ones as well. Look at these. Aren't these fun? These are, let's see if we can get it down here a little closer. There we go. So here is some, there's these, and then these are really odd shape, but they're very cool. They're these cute little blue triangles. I love this color. This is such a pretty color. And then these look to be two-toned, brown and green. And there are only 3, it looks like, but that's all right. Put our little card aside. It's getting in our way. Then we have some really multifaceted, oh, there's the 4th one. A couple of multifaceted light topaz beads. And these table cut coins. Then we have a ton of other little tiny things that I'm not really going to separate out the rest of the way, though they're pretty cool looking. Looks like there's a couple of 2-hole tiles in here in a couple of different colors. I said I wasn't going to separate these out anymore, and that's what I'm doing, isn't it? There's the blue, little green square, green tile, blue tile, green, another one of these little green squares. Got some little tiny daggers. 2 different kinds of those. These are more of a teardrop type size than the others are. Another blue tile, and there's another one. And we have these little two-toned, I love these little discs. There's another one. And then these are an interesting little disc. They're not quite flat. They're like they're pinched or something. Those are cute. There's another couple of little kinds of daggers here. Actually, I'm not sure these are actually called daggers with this shape, but little faceted rice beads. Some more of these cool looking. Got a few of these little, I think they're called these are some really fun little beads. They are little beads, but you know, you can always use little beads on various things for accent or for sort of a space between other things. They're a good thing to have. So there we go. They're pretty well separated out there. There's a lot of nice, fun beads in this packet. Like I say, these are mainly smaller beads, but let's face it, you need smaller beads quite frequently to go in between things or for earrings or whatever. Maybe some spacers for bracelets or what. And these, like I say, are 2-hole with the blue and the green. So I really like those. So let's put this package away and we will get out the next one. Next of the packages on the list will be the Montana Sky Turquoise Bead Mix. So that's this baby. Not as many beads in this one, but there's some big beads in this one. So we have these 2 big focal type beads, and like I said, I'm pretty sure these are dyed howlite because of their size, if no other reason. Couple of teardrops with their hole is side to side here up at the top. These are really cool little, and they are glass. I like this color up here at the top. Couple of little porcelain beads. These have a relatively good sized hole, but not big enough for a suede lace piece, but big enough for a leather piece. We have these 4 beads here. And then the 2 glass, multifaceted glass. So not so much in this package, but oh, what pretty colors, aren't they? So we'll put these 2 away. And I believe next on our list is our wood. Yep, the Ranch House wood set. There's some cool bead shaped beads in here. Lots of beads in this one. See, we have 2 big rounds for like bicone shape. We have 4 with patterns on them, printed on them. Looks like it's sort of how they do tincha beads, but of course these are wood. We have some cool wooden rice shaped beads. I like these. This is one of my favorite shapes. There's quite a few of them. Oh, look at this wooden heart. Isn't it cute? And its hole goes this way, so it would be more for a pendant than anything else. I like it a lot. Then we have these cute little triangles. You know, these sort of remind me of, what was that game we used to play with wooden things we used to have when we were kids? I'm thinking, can't remember. And then we have these, which are fun. They're like, the hole is here to here, so you could put like over the top of something like so. But there's 4 of those, and then all these little tiny rounds. Aren't those fun though? All those pretty beads. I actually sort of like working with wood beads, especially if I'm making something for a man. So those would be great. Well, maybe not these ones with flowers for a man, but the other things will. And these will make fun earrings because you can dangle something below this piece and it'd be really fun. So there is our Ranch House wood beads. And the last bunch of beads we have here is our set of charms. So let's open up our charms packet and see what we've got in here. This is a cloth. Looks like it might need a little adjusting as far as the outer string that holds it onto the ring is concerned, but it's interesting. But it's like a little crocheted doily in the middle there. It's got some feathers, 2 types. So the 2 different types, 2 of each. Some mountain scenes. Aren't those cute? And they're 2-sided, but they're a little different. See, the mountain, only one of the patterned mountains is showing up on this side, and then we have more of the patterned mountains on this side. So flip it over and the same. I like these a lot. Then we have little flower. Now this is a bead trap. You can put a bead in the center of this. See, the hole goes through this way. So those are really cool. I've got 2 of those. Oh, it looks like there's 3 of these feathers. And this is a bead trap also. It goes diamond shape rather than square because it holds here and here. There's 2 of those. And then 4 of these really pretty spacers. So that's what's in our charm pack. This was everything in our charm pack. I think we got some really cool ones in here. We'll get those put away. And then that was everything in our box. So here is our box back. And as you can see, it's pretty jam full. I'm going to have to rearrange to get everything back into here properly. But yeah, this is it. There's quite a few goodies in this box, isn't there? So let's turn up and we'll talk for a few moments. Okay, so this has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, opening up our Jesse James Magical Mystery Bead Box. And that was quite jammed full. Wow, I'm impressed with everything that's in here. I really like some of these beads, especially some of the wood ones and some of the charms. And there's all kinds of fun little beads in the Yellowstone mix. Montana Sky mix gives you some good focals. And then, of course, we have the strand of brass beads, which, oh, I like these a lot. There's some really pretty ones on here. And then, of course, the leather bracelet finding and the 2 pretty little kinds of chain. The one with the hearts is especially cute to me. And then, of course, the Patricia Healy little heart. You know, that one would just be cute if you just put the Patricia Healy heart, and maybe a few beads on the heart chain. That would be really cute. But anyway, so there's that. And yes, this little box is just jam full of goodies. And wow, I'm impressed. I think this was really fun. And oh yeah, I can already have my little brain is ticking over with all kinds of ideas. Does yours do that when you open things up? I think it happens to a lot of us, probably. But anyway, Yellowstone Magical Mystery Bead Box. Now this one was apparently for April of 2022, so it's a few months old, but that's all right. The beads are always there. I don't always use my beads right away when I get them. Sometimes they have to perk a bit, you know, and talk to me. So when these are ready to go, I'll be ready for them. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. This has been Rose from In Rose's Garden.